can make a official shout out just to make sure I have some thought, my thoughts straight in case I've forgotten anything. And I'll go through my things today.
Okay, all right, everybody, what is up? Welcome to Gamers Paradise 2, this summer series here at I1 Entertainment. We are in level 1 of season 2 of Gamers Paradise. Billy is here to confess his thoughts with us. Billy,
Hello.
welcome.
Well, hello.
How are you? How are you doing? We are about midway through here, level 1. So let's just start with some general thoughts. So game started on Friday, 17 players here in Gamers Paradise. What was your initial thoughts of the cast as it was being revealed? Maybe the typing twist. Give us a little bit of thoughts on that.
Yeah. I'll try and give as many thoughts from that one as I can remember as possible. So let's talk about as the cast rolling out first. So I woke up to, funnily, I had an alarm set to get ready for this cast reveal. And I woke up 30 minutes after it started. And the reason that happened, because Kennedy called me on Snapchat and was like, Billy, wake up, game's starting. And I'm like, oh, you're in this. Okay, cool. Let me go check this out. So I took a bit to wake up. I saw the cast rolling out and my initial thoughts, this is going to be a rough ride for me. Going through so it got up to, let me just go to where I wake up, how the amount it was revealed. So I was revealed number 6 or 7, something like that, and it got up to 10. So it got up to Brandon, I believe. So I got up to Brandon, and I immediately looked through, and I'm thinking, okay, so Tyler, I clocked that preseason, which, let's be real, not really that tough to clock. Who else wears a fucking cap in the old community? So obviously, love you, Tyler, but you know this too, and I said this in my preseason chat, but yeah, I was a little bit worried, simply because I've played a few games with Tyler now, and I haven't played with him in a little bit, but every game that I've played with him hasn't gone well. We've been against each other, and it just, hasn't been the greatest of experiences, because we're always I just always see him as someone who's a little shady, playing both sides, shit like that. I've hosted him before and he played the same way. And we have a good outside of game relationship, but in game, I know how he plays. And so I was a little worried about it. So it wasn't the best of starts. We go to Haley. I'm part of Perception Prod, and she was one of the applicants there. She didn't get in, but I saw her energy. It was going to be her first game. So I knew I knew off the bat she was a newbie. So I was excited because I came into this game really wanting to work with people I haven't seen before. People who I haven't been connected with. At this rate, I'm connected with quite a lot of people in the old community. So it's rare for me to not really know people. So I was excited to see Haley, and just vibe with her, see how she was. Sean, so I didn't really know who he was. I saw him play Conquest one time. He got pre-merge. And I was like, okay, cool. And I will get to that in a bit. Kennedy, look, we have met each other. I have a photo of us together on Facebook that I don't think people have clocked yet, which is weird. Probably have, to be honest. Let's be real. This isn't all people are cracked like that. One of my really good friends, outside of this game, I have not played a game with her. I've been really wanting to. I'm not entirely sure how it will go, but I'm sure I'm excited because that's my fucking girl and she's awesome, and she shows amazing energy. She's always no filter. That's the type of people I go with. Benny, I'm just going through everyone at the moment, pre-season, before. Benny, I'm watching Playing the President right now. Shout out Eric Taylor, shout out Bill Thing, and Christian Hammond. And apparently he's like a little bit of trouble, a little bit of a Sarah. So been wary of that. We've had a good couple good talks. No, like indifferent, indifferent. Autumn, no idea who she is. She showed up night one with the sun, which was really cute. Seems like really chill. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I did praising like I don't know who she was. So I was like, okay, cool. Another person I don't know. Sick. Tasha. I love Tasha with all my heart outside this game. Like she's one of my favorite people in this community. I played one of my first games with her early 2019, Survivor Real Money Games. I got an early boot there, but like she was the one person who like I actively like pursued a friendship with from that game. So I was really excited to see her. But we played our most recent game. I turned against her. I didn't do it the best of ways at all. And she kind of pursued to get me out from that point. It worked, and she shaped the winner. But she doesn't mind that. She's usually the kind of the loyal person who doesn't mind. Like good on her. So a little worried, and she's a bit messy. King, I seen in the Twitter community again, indifferent. Sharonica, lol, fuck. We played Dollar Money, and I was actively against her during like the jury phase of it. And I had a negative experience playing I Love Money. No shade against Dylan and Zaya, because personally I quite like them. To be honest, I met them in New York, but the reason why is because like Demonica, and Sharonica was sort of tied with Demonica in that game. So I was a little worried, just based off of that, and I don't know, like that's definitely it's definitely something I'm gonna have to work through. Is really all. But yeah, we will talk a bit more about that later. And Brandon, I knew he fucking slayed Duplicity with his whole entire life. Like it was fucking sick what he did. So I knew him, and I know he's a good player. I know he's pretty fucking good at these things. Like his first game, he slayed. But I had heard really nice things from him from the Duplicity prod. So that's someone, cool. We'll get on with it, see how it goes. I need to put in more social work with him. I know that for sure. Then we go through Jackie. She's on Perception Prod, and moderation, and like she's one of my favorite people from there. And like we've been needing to know each other. I also figured out, okay, last names Jackie and Sean, they're married. Interesting, because I've hosted couples before. I know this is not the first time you've done this. Shout out Katie and Alan from Paveglia, fucking icons. I loved watching y'all. I remember you fucking updating me about that. And I was like, the fucking sickest thing, Like that's when I really sort of got into the I1 community as well. But love Jackie, and I was like, okay, you know what, Jackie and Sean, I know that those two are together. I'm going to use this on advantage. We'll go through that. Phyllis, I saw a gamer tag preseason. I ranked her number one, and I was like, this is the one person who I will do anything for. I'm going to shape this person so hard. Icon, legend, environment, queen. You are someone that, I fucking adore you. This aged like milk in the sun. But like first vibes, love the photo, great fucking iconic photo. And yeah, I was excited to get to know her. Romeo, I'm like now I'm excited to play with Romeo. I was a little nervous because I played with him in Perception. It wasn't the most active, and I got him out of my HOA train, which was not a good HOA train. And seeing him, he's been active on the main calls. He's always had an amazing energy about himself. He's such a lovely, lovely person. I just want to make sure it's he, she, they. I'm just reading this, so I'm using it all, I guess. But yeah, he's incredible, Hannah, I've seen around. I haven't played with her, I haven't talked with her not much. We had one night in a group chat with Tasha was there as well. But Hannah was just like so lovely. So what's it called? Bubbly, like great energy. She's like always down to take shots. That's her fucking motto. I kind of clocked her pre-season, so I'm kind of proud of that too. And I, like we'll talk about the night one call again. And then finally, Papa. So this is the last reveal, and I do believe you all did this for a reason. Papa hasn't played the game in a bit. And it was very interesting to see because he wasn't someone I was expecting to be playing anytime soon because of the sentence life. And props to you all for getting him. I think he fits his cast perfectly. I think this cast is a really well put together cast. In general, seriously, props to you all for that. And I do have a few enemies from previous games, but like I think I'm good, like personally. But Papa, I was definitely nervous about because I know he can be messy. I know he can be shady. We went against each other in Constance's I Love Money. Not shout out to Constance because fuck you. And yeah, I was nervous, but we'll get into it more because I think we built a better relationship. So yeah, pre-season thoughts out of the way, pre-night one calls out of the way. Night one call begins. You'll go on about the announcements, etiquette, terminology, the level designs, which are cracked. I don't think there's a general strategy to go around picking them at the moment. I just went for survival, and honestly, I think I should have picked random instead because people can clock. I do want to see a little bit of mess. So I think that was a mistake on my part, but small mistake that hopefully no one really picked up on. And then the types, which I think is one of the best twists I think I've ever seen put together. I think this is really, really cool. I'm a massive Pokemon fan myself, Pokemon card game fan myself. So seeing this sort of stuff and implementing it into an org is something I've never seen before, and I think it's really creative. And I like to thrive in a little bit of chaos sometimes. So it's just about doing it the right way. My general strategy right now is if you'll ask my type, you'll get it, but give it back to me as well. We'll talk about that because we have a couple of experiences, weirdly. And I don't know, I just thought it was really cool. I didn't get any advantages from the thing, which I was fine with. I'm sure I can try and pick up on that a little bit later. Should probably. Why? Wait, hold on. I just realized you'll have like different numbers of HP on the top right corner. Is that something I should be paying attention to, or is that a design choice?
There are ages.
Design choice, cool. Why the fuck am I 22 and like a lot of people are over 30? Fuck. It is the age. That makes sense. Is it the age?
Yes.
Okay.
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh shit. So Alden has a son at 22. Okay. I can connect with her that because my mum was also had me when she was like 20. So that's cool. That's something I'm gonna connect with her with. Cool.
So you missed CPU.
CP, yeah. So CP, I'll get to that. We'll talk about. Oh, that kind of like you mean missed CP? Yeah, I'll get to that. I promise I'll get to that. I just want something about that one call a little bit first. That one call happens. The main vocalists are Kennedy, Hannah, Sharonica, Benny, Haley. In my opinion, there's a lot of Papa was there too. Tyler, Brandon, myself were there. Autumn was there for a little bit, and I don't think there was really Garrett was there, but he didn't say a damn word. And Jackie was kind of there. Romeo too. The people that was sort of not really there night one were Tasha, Sean, and King. Man, and Oh, that was just like general vibes, I guess. And yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm sizing out. And like I don't know, like there were some people, and Phyllis was there too. Phyllis was there too. I can't believe I forgot about her icon. It was a good vibe. Like I didn't really take much out of it. Like a couple of people said they're tired. Garrett said he was love. I remember that. Kennedy and Hannah were the loudest. Had some good one-on-ones with Phyllis, with Hannah. Kennedy and I are good anyway. Papa, yeah, stuff like that. Nothing too much happens game wise. Night one for me, like it's just general vibing, seeing how everyone is, like having a good time. Day two begins. I am not around too much. Actually, sorry, I don't think you saw this, but I had a FaceTime with Kennedy outside this game, and I talked generally game about her, like talking about making an alliance between me, her, Tyler, and Papa. She told me that Jackie and Sean were married, and I acted like, oh shit, whoa, I didn't even fucking notice that. Yeah, no fucking shit, I do. And the reason why I'm keeping a little bit from Kennedy is that I want her to assume that like I am a little dumber in the game sense, you know, like she knows me a little bit. I just want to dumb it down just a tiny bit. We're friends, and like maybe she's just read right through me, but it's worth a shot anyway because I know how good of a game player she is, and I just want her to feel like, okay, I'm someone who you can rely on, but like, you know, someone she can guide through some shit. Like I don't know, but yeah, not much happens day two for me. I go out with my co-workers. I let everyone know shit like that. And Papa's also telling me, okay, a group with Sean and Jackie is very possible as well. So I was very down for that. What am I saying? Not much day two. Fucking Phyllis made the fucking group chat. I want to talk about them all day three because like the sort of culmination of everything that happened in day three, you know? But Phyllis makes a group chat with people she's enjoying. And I'm just like, I'm not going to say anything about this. This is going to leak, and I'll just own up to it then, you know? Like, I don't want to be the person who's known for like leaking shit or anything like that, you know? But Phyllis is going to take the brunt of it anyway. I don't know. Maybe it was a bad move, but that's the way I played it, and that's how it is. So I go out with my mates. I'm sick. Cool, beautiful. I know I have CPU. I'll set an alarm for so I get CPU done. No worries. I go to sleep. Sandy, ask me the question you just asked, but right before.
I was at I was gonna get your thoughts on missing CPU and then like then roll into like Sean winning and your thoughts and all that.
Yes. So I missed CPU. Yeah, I did do that. Dumbass Billy, come on, man. You're better than that. Fucking, I'm not an inactive player. Fucking Jesus Christ. Yeah. Not good on my part. No excuse. I just got to roll with it. And again, I do apologize to your prod for all. We can have this discussion after this confessional as well.
You don't have to apologize. Like we know you're active, and we know you're one of two people in a different time zone. So like we knew you missing something like this in the first week was just like bad timing, bad situation, not anything purposeful, you know. So don't worry about it, don't beat yourself up about it. And like, if you ever are in territory of getting another strike, like we'll make sure to try to harass the shit out of you, you know?
Yeah. I will ask one question after this confessional, but you know, we move on. Sean went to CPU, and like, I mean, like, I'm like, oh wait, this is good for me. This is great because Sean knew that I knew he was married, and like, I'm not doing anything about it because like I want to show that I trust him and Jackie. So, but everyone else is like, oh shit, I haven't talked to Sean. This isn't the best for me. So I had to act like, I have to act throughout the whole day like, oh, I haven't talked to Sean much, and like the DNC, like I'm a little worried, you know, just like, fuck, I had to act like I was spiraling a little bit. But in reality, I'm fine. I'm not getting nominated, and it was easily one of the best case scenarios for me. So, and Papa too. So, you know, life well learned. I So, but I knew today because of the DNC, I had to be like, okay, get on top of it, Billy. It's time for one-on-ones. And the first call I had was, thank the Lord, with Sean. And that call, I think, went magnificently. We had an amazing discussion about stuff outside of life, stuff so outside of game, pardon me, in life, like really incredible discussion. I don't want to talk about it too much. It's in my place, but I am definitely coming out of that, to me, as more knowledgeable and more aware, I guess, of things. And that's something I'm always going to be grateful for. So, in saying that, we talked a bit of game. And basically, in terms of nominations, Phyllis is going to go up because, hey, we saw what you did. Like, I was left out in the group chat. What are you doing? Phyllis is being messy. And as much as Phyllis wants to pledge loyalty to me and like apologize to me, and like, I don't doubt that she could perhaps be loyal to me and like not want to vote against me. I don't doubt that whatsoever. Here's the thing: if you're gonna go do messy shit like that, and I'm not gonna be certain about what you do with info I give you, then unfortunately I cannot give that same loyalty back. I cannot give that same trust back. I'm sorry, girl, you seem fucking lovely, but you gotta go, because if you survive this round, then people are going to want to use that to their advantage, you know? Papa put that best, and I completely agree with him. But Sean, I thought the other person would have been King, because King hasn't been active. And Sean was like, I'm not putting up King. We were both on the bottom of the social ranking. There's a bit to go with that. That's not happening with me. And I thought to myself, okay, you know what? That's fine. What else have we got? And he said, I might cop a lot of hate, but I'm thinking of Kennedy. This isn't good for my game, right? I'm now stuck in between two alliances of me, Papa, Tyler and Kennedy, me, Papa, Jackie and Sean. And the thing that I cannot have happen is those two's going against each other, because I'm forced to pick a side. Is it the game that I'm choosing to go with? Yes. I was kind of put myself in this situation, but like, as one of the people who knew Jackie before this and like that whole stuff, it's just situational, you know. And like, even though it's risky, that's the game I'm going to choose to go with, because I want to work with all of them, probably besides Tyler, to be honest. Like Tyler, I don't think I'm going to be trusting, TBH. It's tough. But as soon as I was like gonna come up with a suggestion, Sean's internet cut. Unfortunately, his phone ran out. Oh well. That gave me time to talk with Papa and think of scenarios. I brought up Garrett. Kennedy and Papa both said Garrett was really fine. Personally, like, he's just another frat boy. Cool. That's just another thing. I don't know. That's another thing. If we go on a call and he shows me more than that, then I'll run with that. Sick. But just based on first impressions, I'm not entirely sure. Just because it was like, he said one sentence during the main call, not one. I can't be making assumptions, so that's just unfair of me. Okay, yeah. I talk with Sharonica. I call Sharonica. I want to put the beef behind us. She said she wants to do that too. Seems good. She told me her type was love, which I was like, oh, yeah, her and Garrett just might have mistaken something or some shit like that. I might have gotten something wrong, you know. Like, there's no reason for Sharonica to lie about this early on. There's none. There's zero reason. So Papa tells me later, because him, Kennedy, and I, that Sharonica lied, and Sharonica told Papa that she lied. It's round one. It's day 3. You do not need to be doing this to me. Like, I want to extend an olive branch. Is it scary? 100%. Look at the past game we played. 100%. but I want to move on from that. And I thought we had a good call. But if she's lying that early on to me, then I'm not sure if I want to have anything to do with that. You know, like just there's no point. You know. So what I think I'm going to do is talk to Garrett, get his type out of him, go to Sharonica and compare. I think that's a move there because I want to look as true as possible, and I don't want to expose any relationships that I have. So that happened. Yeah. I don't think I went on really any other calls. Right now, my position is I'm good. I'm safe this round, unless some fucking advantage comes up and I get screwed. I've seen advantages play a lot through the last season at Games Paradise, so I wouldn't be shocked to see more played. I just hope I'm not the person that's being fucked over by it, and we'll see. But I'm in the middle of two pretty solid alliances right now. I'm happy with that. I need to pick up my one-on-ones a bit more. I need to talk to Brandon more. I need to talk to Hannah, Romeo. I would like to speak with Autumn, perhaps. Garrett, I probably need to put an effort too. Jackie and I need to have a call. I want to try and put in an effort with King because I really want to see him come back from this. Tasha, I don't see too much life in her in this game, to be completely honest. So I'm just gonna chill there. And then Tyler, I just gotta make him believe that I'm with him. That's all I need to do there. It's not some fucking excellent A grade game that I'm playing right now. And I don't think that it's gonna get to that level in a bit. I would like to get to that level. That'd be fucking sick. But it's round one, and right now it's just building the foundation of the game that I want to play. And have I done the best job? No, I've made mistakes. I have. But have I made the right connections at the moment? I can't say that I'm too disappointed in the effort I've put, considering all my considering all of the things that have happened in my life and in this game. And I just got to continue doing my thing because I feel like I can connect with people. I feel like people can open up to me easily. It's just chilling.
Bill, we have a viewer's question. You want to answer?
Oh, by who?
Julian Wasinius.
Oh, hey, legends. It's been a fucking bit. How are you?
All right. So I'm shocked somebody's up this early too, because like I told him,
I'm not shocked that it's Julian.
I'm doing a confession with Billy. Anybody awake? Okay. So he is interested in knowing, Billy, who are, as of right now, the three people that you feel the best about, the three people you feel the worst about, and why, perhaps?
So just based off of everything that has happened so far.
And I'm gonna be transcribing, so if you hear me like typing up a storm, that's fine.
Yeah, all good. Okay, I'm gonna put Sean at number one, to be completely honest. Like our call was like one of the best I've had in, in any game that I've played. And that's something I'm always going to appreciate, And I really do feel good with him. I think he has the best interest in me. And I feel like I can be transparent with him. So, I kind of want to put Papa at 2. I just hope he's putting the same trust in me. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, Papa at 2. Just based off all the game I've played. Number 3, all my talks. I guess I kind of got to put Kennedy right now, I guess. Like, I feel like it's going to change. Right now, it is Kennedy. Just based on people I've talked to the most. Like, I feel like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think I have to. I think I got to, like, those 4 people, Jackie, Sean, Kennedy, Papa. I feel like those 4 I'm good with. Tyler, I'm just reading through. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. I might swap out Jackie for Kennedy because even though Jackie and I talked less, like I feel like we got that connection going, and like quality over quantity. You know, I'm not saying that my talks haven't been quality with Kennedy because they very much have. It's just I feel like I get a better vibe from Jackie, but I've seen Jackie play games before, and like she's good at fucking making people feel comfortable. So you know, Sean number one for me right now. Yeah, yeah. People I feel worse about. I'm gonna exclude King from this because like he's inactive, and I don't see a point in doing that. Because like he hasn't given me something to go off of, you know. But who I feel the worst about at the moment, I mean, I guess I got to say Sharonica, just because like she blatantly lied to me, and I don't know where her head's at. Garrett, the number two, he's just someone I wouldn't really work with in games, just based on the vibe. Yeah, I don't think so. And then, I mean, Phyllis at 3. I think that's easy. If you play Messi and you're connected with me, you're tied to me, then that's gonna fuck over my game, and you need to go this round, like this fucking round, point blank, period.
Just finishing up. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Billy. Do you have anything else you wanna get off your chest that you haven't really thought through that you were meaning to? Where do you go from here?
I'm not sure what people. I'm not sure if people know where I stand in this game, and that's very scary for me. I don't think I'm in a great position. I think I'm in a bad position, but I think I can do better. And you know, the good thing is I haven't acted as like the main character this round at all, and I think I've made some solid ground with a few people. Just I feel like people are looking at me, thinking, "Where's this guy's head at?" You know, because like if he's talking to people, he's not talking to me. You know, and I need to put that effort in and make sure that people feel good with me. Point blank in the period. I really want to. I really want to fucking kill this game, man. I really do. Like this is my first Big Brother game in a bit. It's my first game in 2 months, and I had got 4 double-digit placements in a row. And I really want to get into single digits. That's a goal. If I get into single digits, I'm fucking happy, you know. And where do I go from here? I got to put in a bit more work one-on-ones, I think. I need to get a more like grip on types. And I just got to work with the right people who won't leak stuff. Because I'm trying to do my best and not leaking stuff, which has been a struggle on my part for a little bit. And I think I've done well like this season so far. So it'll all be about that in the end. I do definitely have a bit of paranoia, but I'm not letting it get the best of me. And I'm stressed. If you can clearly tell. I don't know. Just I really need to see how things go from here. You know, I am uncertain. And the only way I can be certain is just by putting in a little more effort. That's all it is.
I have all the faith in you, Billy. I'm pumped to see where Paradise takes you.
Thank you, Sandy. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
all right. Let me